Hi everybody, it's Nettie here. Welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be doing a video that was requested by a couple of my subscribers, and I'll just put them down below here. They had requested that I do a comparison on my Pochette Metis and the PalmSpings Mini to see, what can fit in which bag and how much. So I'm going to move the camera down and let's start the comparison and see what I can fit in both these bags. So first I'm just going to show you quickly all the items that we'll be using today. And these are just things that I normally take with me on a day-to-day basis, and depending on the purse that I take will depend on how many of these items I will be taking with me. So the next thing we'll do is we'll start with the Pochette Metis. I've done other reviews on size of this bag, and I will put that in the links below if you want to check that out. But for this purpose, we're just going to see how much will fit in this bag versus the PalmSpings Mini. So let's start out with this bag. This bag has the 3 compartments in it. And on a regular day when I use this bag, I will more than likely use my full-size Chanel wallet. Sometimes I will use my smaller little Chanel zippy coin purse, and that's if I want to put a lot more in this bag, say like my vlogging camera or something like that. But for just a regular day-to-day, I'll just pack it the way I would pack it on a regular day-to-day. I always put this wallet upright, so it sits upright like that. And what I will do is I carry all of my ID cards and my driver's license in this separate from my wallet, just because I used to carry this in my big Louis Vuitton zippy wallet, and I really like it, so I always carry that separate. So I always put my ID to the very back pocket. And normally in the very back pocket I'll put things that are slim and that I don't use as much. So I'll more than likely put my Chanel mirror back there as well. Another thing I like to carry with me is a nail file. Then what I normally do is I have my keys in here, and so I'll just stick that in there. And then I have all of my cords for my telephone in this, and I'll put that right there down beside my keys. Then I'll take my glasses because I always need them for driving, and most times I wear them, but sometimes if I want to just store them away, I'll just stick them in the side like that. So there you see, I have them in there. And when I use this bag and the smaller bag, I always put my makeup in a soft bag, and this is usually for glasses, but what I'll do is I will put my just a powder and maybe an eyeliner so I can fix them up, and a little brush. That's from Bobbi Brown and I love it. And I'll just stick it in a soft pouch, and I will stick it in the front pocket. And because this is very flexible and you can maneuver your items around in it, it works out perfectly to be able to go in the front, and it just flattens right up because all of the items inside that little pouch stack up. Then I'll always take a lip gloss with me, and I'll also put it in there. I will do a little hand cream and put it in the front. And then I always carry a pen with me because you always need a pen, and that I'll usually stick in the very back pouch. So I'll stick it right up here. And there you can see I still have a lot of room in this bag. And then for my phone, I have the iPhone 6, and that I'll either stick in the front because it's more accessible right in the front, or I will stick the phone right here in this back flat pocket because I'm using it all the time. And so most times than not, I'll stick it in that back little pocket. And I still have room for a lot of other things, so I always take this as well. It's the plug for my phone, and that just, I'll slot it in the front here. The good thing about this bag is it's so forgiving, and sometimes I take some Tylenol if I'm going to be out all day, because you never know. And that's it. And I can also stick in some gum in here, and I can stick that in the back. But just to show you how much room, this bag is fully loaded now, and it looks great. And it is a little heavy now that it's all fully packed, but the good thing is it has a really sturdy strap that you can just sling crossbody, and there's no, even the front cover is not even pushing too hard on the bag. It's not straining at all. And that's how I normally pack my Pochette Metis if I'm going to be out most of the day. And if I want to conserve space in my bag, what I'll do is I'll take out my larger wallet and exchange it for just a small little zippy wallet where I can put my credit cards and my money. And that will slot in here. And that gives me even more room. I mean, there's just tons of room in this bag. And that also fits very easily. And now there's even, there's a lot more room to put anything else that you might need. So let's put these items now in the PalmSpings Mini and see if we can pack it just as full with all of the items that I used here. So with the PalmSpings Mini, you have to be a little more conscious of how you pack it. I usually like to pack all my items up and down and across. So if I'm going to take out some of these items one by one because I do have to pack it a little differently. There is one little pocket in the very back of this PalmSpings Mini. You won't be able to see it because it's black. But in that back pocket is where I put all of the items that I'm not going to use very often. So for example, all these little cards in this folder, I'll put those to the very back there. I'll put my nail file, because I always like to carry that, and I'll put that in there. Another item that I probably wouldn't take with me would be this mirror, because I have a mirror in my compact. So that's one item that I just wouldn't take with me. Then we have the pen, and I'll put that in that very back pocket as well. Another item that I would put in that back pocket is this cord plug, because I know that I'm not going to use that very often, and I can maneuver my way of getting that later on if I did need it. So I'll put that in that pocket. So those are the things so far that I have in that back pocket. Then I'll start putting in my wallets. Now this wallet, this Chanel wallet, it will fit into this bag. And I'm just going to put it up and down here, and I stack it up on the side like that. Then I'll take my glasses and I'll stack them right beside the wallet. You can see that they stack right against each other. And then I will take my zippy round coin purse and I will stack that alongside. Then I'll take my soft pouch that have all my cosmetics. And what I'll do in this case is I'm going to put my hand cream in this pouch so that I can keep everything together. And I'm going to just stack it alongside inside here. So now you can see how I have everything stacked. I will take my Dior lip balm and I'll just stick it in here as well. And that's about it. Oh, And so I'm not going to put this in there for now. So well, let's see. And as for my key, what I'll do with my key is I won't take my little key clay. But what I will do is normally I will put my key in this little pouch in the front. Because my car is keyless entry, I don't need to use it at all. I just need to have it on me. So that's what I usually use this pouch for if I'm going to be out with this all day. So that is it. Everything that fit in the Pochette Metis, with the exception of this mirror, the aspirin, and gum I could still put in if I wanted to, but we'll put that aside, and my key clay, because we still need to fit my phone. And that I just stick right in the front like that. And you can see that it's all stacked nice and then you just do it up. And I normally don't do it up all the way. I always leave it half open so it's just easier to get in and out of. And there you go. It's fully packed. And it is a little bit lighter. I must say it's a little bit lighter than the Pochette Metis right now as it's packed. But another thing I will show you, if we don't want to take the full-size wallet, which I would never take my full-size wallet if I'm carrying my small backpack. I would take my little zippy wallet, and that would fit in right there, and then you have just even that much more room. And you could take your aspirin, just stick it in there. You could take your gum, you could just stick it right there beside. And I could actually take my key clay now without having the larger wallet. That could just go right up top. And there you go. So it just depends on how you want to stack your purse. But you can see that everything that I had in here, almost everything, could fit in this. It's just a matter of, switching out wallets to know, do I want to take my small wallet? Do I want to take a more full-size wallet? So that's really the difference in this case. This one you can take both. This one you can take both as well, but it makes more sense to just downsize in this one, because then it will allow you to fit so much more in it. Another thing that I didn't take in either of the bags were my sunglasses. And it depends on what you want to take. I take my driving glasses, but I also take my sunglasses sometimes because these are prescription and I swap them out. If it's a sunny day and it's during the daytime, I can get away with just taking my sunglasses. But you could take both. And I'll just show you. So with the smaller wallet inside of this bag, you could probably get away with fitting both pairs in here. It would be very cramped, but you could get away with it. So there, I've stacked it right beside the other one. And you can, obviously, there was tons of room in this bag. You could just lay them on the top. So there you go. There's the comparison of these two bags. I hope this was helpful and you guys enjoyed it. These bags are just two of my most favorite and most used bags right now, and I'm just loving both of them. They both fit my lifestyle very well. And another thing, you can also swap out this strap. So I just saw somebody on Instagram do this, and I thought, this is such a great idea. You can swap out the Pochette Metis strap and put it on the PalmSpings Mini because it's so easy. And then you can use a thicker type band on the Mini. and that looks really nice too. I don't think you can't switch out the PalmSpings Mini with the Pochette Metis. I mean, you could, but it wouldn't look very nice because it's black and it's too thin for this size of bag. But you can switch it for the BackPack, which is it makes it a little different, and it's just fun to play with your straps. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you in the next one. Bye, everyone.